Hi guys. Okay, now I'm looking at the camera because I really want this to look right. Alright, so this is what I said from the intro from before. These are part of the My Life series, but this is the basically a countdown one in the sense of it's basically just counting down and showing from what happened basically from now until graduation and everything. So this is these will be updated and everything. As I said in the intro, congratulations me and everything. I know I slurred on that one, but it's part of my stuttering and everything. I going to be finished with school soon. I just have to get the financial aid and everything. At the same time, I had a very interesting night last night, and it never ceases to amaze me how people think I'm, you know what I mean? Because I'm a witch, I'm a psychic, I'm a tarot card reader and everything. I find out things, I know things, I see things. I may be 85 to 95% right, but usually I'm right. Yep, usually I'm right. I scare people with how accurate I am. And that's why I knew something was up. And I was waiting for someone to tell me the truth on things and stuff, but they did something called, this is what I want to write the book about. And I'll give you some backstory first before I tell this story. As you all know, I was sheltered till I was 30 years old. In that process, I tried to date and everything. But since my social skills are not, as we should say, up to par and everything, on a learn as I go basis and everything. I am a good person, a big heart and everything. And I want to make this clear. I do not get jealous. I know what jealousy is. I lived with it for 30 years. Yeah, lives across the hall. Okay? Also, there's one that lives in another spot. I know what jealousy is. I get disappointed because I can't understand why people do what they do because of me being sheltered. There's a difference. Okay? I wanted to make that clear. When I get disappointed is because, oh, I wasn't picked for something. Or, oh, I guess I wasn't your first choice. Oh, I guess this. I'm not jealous of who takes my place. I'm disappointed that the person who is making the shots and calls and whoever thinks they hold the cards feels that it's not in my best interest to notify me that I will be kicked to the curb or thrown away. This is the story of my life when it comes to guys. I am the Meg of dating, if you guys know the Family Guy reference. Okay? Guys would rather use me as a toy than even acknowledge I exist. Okay? And I learned a lot about guys because even though I was sheltered, at school I hung with the guys because they were the only ones who were around my age because I went to school at a time when being left back was proper etiquette for Catholic schools. So all the girls in my class were anywhere from 2 to 5 years older than me. I was 12 and a half, 13, graduating 8th grade, while everybody else was 16, 17. Yes. Okay? You see why my social skills also lacked and why I was always judged as a child. Now, high school was no picnic either because when you're shot up with steroids every day for your knee, you blow up to about 400, 500 pounds. Not realizing you have an allergy to the medicine, but your mother still lets them shoot you up with needles and everything every time from these doctors. It took me so many years to even get down to this weight. And the reason I'm like this again is because of my knee and everything else. So I am trying to get back to where I am comfortable in a weight. So I do have angioma cancerous lump in my right knee that is moderate and being monitored. I have costochondritis, which swells the cartilage in my body. And trust me, you don't want to be around when I'm in that much pain. I would love you to be around so you can help me get out of a chair and stuff, but you really do not want to touch me. I've learned to control the pain. Okay? I also was just diagnosed with mild dysplasia right here and bone fragments or bone tumors in my jaw. So you can see why this past year has been hell for me because of everything. So naturally, I figured I have friends that would help. I do. But there was this one friend in particular who I was not pushing any issues on. I was not demeaning them or anything. We fight. That's us. We fight. Okay? He made everyone think I was the girlfriend when we first started. Then he did this, then he did that, and he's a spoiled brat. He hates when I call him that, but I don't care. I'm 7 years older. Ha! He's a spoiled brat. He has an illness that is called trigeminal neuralgia. I was able to find doctors and situations for him to get it resolved. No, 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 no. What does this person want to do? Have fun, sleep in, stay. He lives with his parents, okay? But yet, I understood because I am in severe pain every day. But yet, here's the difference. I get up and go to work. I don't let it stop me. I go walking. I go do things, right? I'm in pain, okay? But I can't enjoy certain fun things because I'm also broke. I'm also basically in so much pain that certain events I have to decline to. So that's why it bothers me when I get told by people they can't do something, or they go out and they're functioning and they still get disability and everything. That's where I get disappointed and bothered. Not jealous, disappointed and bothered because of everything. I have 714 on there. So you can see why I'm a little upset right now. Because enough is enough with you guys. I had to go through this for 8 years of being the joke of guys, being treated like second best, being put on, how do I put it, a waiting list. I had guys play me against another girl. I mean, I could give you a list of everything. That's why I want to do this part of the series. Because the part of the book I wanted to write about was all these signs that I had learned from being a tomboy hanging with the guys. About me with social skills and everything, and me being an observer. Because by me being sheltered, I can observe things that most people don't see. And that's where perception comes in and everything. And that's what I'm trying to tell people too. Perception based. That's why I understand why people don't understand. You got one side and everything. I spoke to a gentleman one day and he was telling me about his religion and everything. And I said to him, well, how about this? Okay? You have these words for mother. You have mommy, ma, mother, mima, all this stuff and everything. But it's still the mother. Same for father. Okay? So why are we fighting over stupid things like this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine? That's jealousy. Okay? When you get to the root of something, you find the truth and everything. So, I've got 9, 10 on here, which means I got a few seconds before it hits 10 before I have to start the part 3. So this is the backstory so far, right? So I got you guys up to date that something had happened with England. Something that happened with me and everything. Okay. So we're all up to date on that and everything. So I'm going to, once this hits 10, start part 3 and explain what's been other parts that have been going on through this whole story and everything. And then we'll go into detail about how I want to write this book and everything, and show you signs and everything. And some of the things I started writing on Facebook too, and that. I always say everything and everything and everything. So it's 9:57. All right. I will see you in part 3. Bye, guys.